why the number 3 is the most productive number. Welcome back to the Twin Win, the only live stream on the internet that helps you get the twin win of succeeding in business while winning at home so that you can stop existing and start living. We go live almost every day at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, almost every weekday anyhow. Make sure that you give us a like, a love, a subscribe, and comment below any thoughts that you have, as well as make sure that you give me a hashtag live if you're joining me live and a hashtag replay if you're joining me on replay. Now, why did I say that the number 3 is the most productive number? Well, I'm going to give that to you in a moment. But first, let me tell you, I get asked all the time, Josh, you've got health issues. I've got young onset Parkinson's disease, type 1 diabetes. My kidney function had dropped to 60% at one time. I had a heart attack at the age of 30, which gave me high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I definitely put on a few more pounds after all of that. So people say, how are you productive? Oh, and by the way, I have 6 kids, a beautiful wife, and an English bulldog, which is basically like a 7th kid. How do I stay productive and yet have time and energy for my family, for all of the wonderful things in my life outside of my business? How do I get so much done in less than 30 hours a week? Well, the answer really is the number 3, and I'll tell you why. So the number 3, first of all, the number 3, your brain likes that number. I don't know if you know that, but the brain loves the number 3. That's why we can remember things in threes. We can remember 1 and we can remember 2 things, but when we get to 3, that's where the brain says, that's my limit. And it starts to become, maybe we can remember 4 things on a list. We definitely can't remember 5 or 6 after that. The brain loves the number 3. So that's the first thing. A lot of studies have been done on this, by the way. I'm not just making this up. And really, the brain remembers and loves the number 3. That's why you see things listed in 3s all the time. So 3 gives us this little hit of excitement when we see 3 things, especially if it's like a list of 3 things. So with that in mind, I'm just looking at my notes down here. The reason why we want to do 3 things a day. So this is what I do. I call it my daily big 3. And what I do is I think about my day and I think about the 3 tasks that are the highest leverage, meaning what's going to move my business the most? What is the most important thing to do today to make sure my business continues to grow? And when I think about that in those terms, I look at all the things I could be doing, and it's very easy to narrow it down to just 3. And I want to do these 3 tasks. Now, by the way, let me define tasks. A lot of people think, a task is build a sales funnel. No, that's a project, okay? If it is more than 1 or 2 steps, then it's a project. But a task relating to building a sales funnel might be pick a sales funnel template. That's one thing. That's a task. It needs to be done. Just put it on there as a task. Number 2 might be create graphics for a sales funnel. So you're creating 3 or 4 graphics, but that's one task. That's fine. Maybe it's write copy for the sales page. That's one task. Write copy for the landing page. That's one task. Write copy. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. So 3 tasks a day. What are the 3 high leverage tasks I need to do today to get to my annual goal? What's the next right step? What's the next logical step? What are the next logical things to do? Now, the reason why this is so effective is because it gives us a dopamine hit. So the brain loves dopamine, serotonin, all the happy, good feel-good drugs that it produces. And the way to get it is instead of doing 20, so let's just back up for a sec. Let's say I have 20 things on my task list. Try to say that 5 times fast. And I do 15 of those 20. Let's say I do 15 of those 20. What am I going to focus on? If you did 15 out of 20, what would you focus on? That's right, the 5 tasks that didn't get completed, right? And then you would take those 5 and you'd add them to tomorrow's list, which already has 20 items. Now you got 25, you only get 15 done. Now you got 10 left over that you're focusing on. Your brain doesn't go, hooray, we did 15 out of 20. It says, man, we did not hit our mark. So you don't get a happy drug. And this is how it becomes burdensome to want to be productive, to want to work, to want to keep moving forward on your business. But if you do 3 things and you get those 3 things done, guess what? The brain loves check marks. It loves check marks. You check it off. Check, done, check, done, check, done. And then you do a little happy dance, right? I'm not going to do a full happy dance for you, but you do a little happy dance and then you move on to the next day. Your brain says, that was fun. I want to do that tomorrow. I want to check more boxes tomorrow. So you're hacking your brain, you're biohacking yourself essentially to want to do more, to want to be more productive. Doing 3 things also allows you to do more things in less time because you're doing the most high leverage things, you're accomplishing the most important things. And so as you build up, as you do step 1, step 2, step 3, what happens when you get to step 54, instead of having it look overwhelming and big and scary, well, you've already done 1 through 53, so you're ready for the next step. That makes you more productive. It helps you to get more things done. So with that being said, the question that I get is, can you really get things done? Can you really achieve your goals by only doing 3 tasks a day? Can you really do that? And the answer, of course, is yes. So let's break down the math. Those of you out there with calculators and mathematicians, check my math. I did it on a calculator and I wrote it down in my notes because I'm not a mathematician. So if we have 365 days a year, and we have 96 days are weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and we're going to take weekends off, okay? You're not going to work on weekends. I don't. You shouldn't. So that leaves us with 269 days. Now, after 269 days, let's say we have 3 weeks worth of holidays and vacation days, a couple of weeks of vacation, a week's worth of, Mondays off or Fridays off or, national holidays. So we're going to minus 22. The reason why we're minusing 22 is because we already took out the weekends for every month. So we're just going to minus 22 days because that month the weekends have already been counted for. So that leaves us with 247 days. Now, 247 good working days times 3 items equals 741 tasks. 741 tasks. Can you accomplish a goal by doing 740? If you need more than 741 tasks to accomplish a goal, you are out in the delusional zone. You have passed the discomfort zone. You're in delusional land, okay? The 741 tasks, we should be able to accomplish all of our annual goals, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 annual goals with 741 tasks in the year. So that is why the 3 is a powerful number. It is your most productive number. It is the number your brain likes best. It is the number you can remember easily, so you can remember those tasks even if you don't have your planner right in front of you. It's also the number that allows you to get that dopamine hit fastest, and it's also a powerful number if we multiply it and give it that compound interest of daily activity. So the power of 3 is indescribable when it comes to your productivity. Trust me, try just 1 week of doing only 3 tasks a day and see how much further you get than worrying about all of the other little busy tasks. And again, these have to be your highest leverage tasks. We're not talking about little busy tasks. You want to automate, delegate, or eliminate those things. We're talking about your highest leverage for your business. That way you can get done in 4 or 5 or 6 hours in the day instead of 12 or 18. By the way, your brain shuts off after 6 hours. After that, your productivity is shot. There's no point in it. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know if you're going to give it a try. Just 3 high leverage tasks a day. And let's see how that, come back in a week and let me know how it turned out. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure you like, subscribe, give me a heart, give me a love, follow, and make sure that you join me tomorrow for, well, again, almost every day, right? Depending on technology, but we'll see you guys next time. Bye.